Okay, good morning. Good morning, class. Okay. Pinati ka ako. Okay, good day, class. Before anything else, let's stand for the opening prayer. Let's lead the prayer. Later. Take a seat. You're welcome. And let's see who are absent for today. Wow! Based on our attendance chart, there are no absent for today's class. It's a big wow. So, everyone, repeat after me. Say, hep hep, hooray. Okay? Say, hep hep, hooray. Just a reminder, our star student today is none other than Leomer. I'm excited to know if there will be a new star student or Leomer will still the defending champion. It looks like all you are excited to have a star and be there, star students, right? Okay. Since all of you are excited, watching for some start, let's start our day with a review. So, what did we discuss last meeting, Leomer? Okay, good memory. So, our last meeting we discussed basic. Okay, last meeting we discussed basic compose research report on a relevant social issue. So, once again, last meeting we discussed the basic compose research reports on relevant social issue. So okay. So what is the example relevant social issue that I give? So Sarah, okay, very good. Very good, Sarah. So I discussed the example of relevant issue and about, I give the example about COVID-19. So let's have a drill to measure of if you really still know our discussion last meeting. So, I have, wait, cut mo na ba? Cut mo na. So, I have a bowl inside of this bowl are a different question about the topic I discussed last day with We will compose a research report on a relevant social issue and the example social issue with the COVID-19. Is that clear, class? So, good. Let's start. I call three students to give an answer. These are her answers. So call 1, call 2, and call 3. So I call your name. If I call your name, so if I call your name, please go to the front. To the front, okay? I'm going to call, I think, 3 students for refreshing our lesson last day. You're going to answer the question you pick. So, I pick 3 students. Okay, let's start from you, Leomer. Your question is, can you give the meaning importance of a research report on a relevant social issue? Okay. Very good. Very good, Leomer. That's correct. The information you give are regarding to the compose a research report on a relevant social issue. Here's your start. So, this is our lesson, last day. So we're gonna post it to understand more. So
Go.
So, very good, Leomer. That's correct. The information you give regarding to the composed of research report on a relevant social issue. So, according to our lesson last day rather, research reports are recorded data prepared by researchers or statistician after analyzing information gathered by conducting organized research, typical in the form surveys or qualitative method. And the various section of research reports are a summary, background, and introduction. So, very good for Leomer. So, here's your start. And next is Sarah. Your question is give another information regarding our topic or lesson last meeting. So, wonderful, Sarah. Another correct information you give regarding to our topic or lesson last meeting. So, Sarah said that a research report format is a list of a main section and a subsection with page number, including tables. And also, Sarah said that abstract are a one-paragraph overview of aims, or one or more pages divided into the same section as the report. So, wow, wonderful rather for Sarah. Sarah, here's your star. And next is Yang. Your question is, um, give example all about the social issue I gave last meeting, which is the COVID-19. Okay, excellent, Cheng. Correct information you give regarding to our topic lesson last meeting. So here's your start. So Yang said that the relevant issue I gave last meeting, which is, we all know that the coronavirus 2019 or the COVID-19. So according to Yang, that COVID-19 is first known as infection from SARS or CoV-Z were discovered in Wuhan, China. So we know that. And the original source of the viral transmission to the human remains unclear, as does whether the virus become pathogenic before or after the spillover event. Okay, so that's the set of Yang. So congratulations, excellent Yang. Correct information you give regarding to our topic and lesson last meeting. Here's your start. Wow. So wow, everybody got this right. Keep it up, guys, because all of you got it right. Everybody stand because we're going to dance for our motivation. So the title of the song that we are going to dance is Corona Babay Na. You're going to follow with the video. So understand, class? Okay, let's play the video. Okay. So, did you repeat after me? So, and Corona babay na nasa earth. Da, 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 da. Okay, so let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, did you enjoy dancing? Okay. So, if you did enjoy the dancing, what is the purpose of dancing? So, Lamer? Okay. Very good, Lamer. Our dancing is all about example or relevant social issue, which is COVID-19. So, Lamer said it's all about information regarding to the relevant social issue of COVID-19 example. So to moving on, that's the development. So that will be our next topic. So this is my presentation of our topic for today. Is all about the compose research reports on the relevant social issue. Again, our topic for today is all about relevant, compose research reports on relevant issue. An example of social issue, which is the COVID-19. So, shall we start our lesson for the continuation, rather, our topic last meeting, which is the compose research reports on a relevant social issue. Okay, research report are recorded data prepared by a researcher or a statistician after analyzing information gathered by conducting organized research. So, according to According to research report, is a kind of recorded data, of course, we prepared by researcher, and analyzing information gathered by conducting organized research. So later on, I will give an example of research report, which is the COVID-19. So we need to focus first to our topic for today, which is conclusive research reports on a relevant social issue. And then, according to our topic, that typically in the form of surveys or qualitative methods, in the various sections of the research reports or summary background introduction. So that's the meaning or the information regarding to the research reports. So that's the research report. And then we have research reports format is a list of a main section and a subsection with page number including tables, illustration, reference lists, and appendices. And then abstract is a one paragraph overview of aims, methods, results, and conclusion. And then we have or one more pages divided into the same section as the report. So research report is one of the hottest issue in our society. So that we need to know this research report and to familiar also the importance of that topic for today. And then, what is the two types of research report? So first we have a quantitative research report and then the qualitative research report. So we go to the first type of research report, which is quantitative research report. So according to the meaning that is the written. And then we have the meaning of words with a number. That is, it is numerical in nature. And also next is a qualitative research report. So that is the mainly descriptive or a quantitative. So there's two types of research reports. It's important to create example of our research reports, and later on we would like to give an emphasized meaning or information regarding to that topic. So moving on, next is meaning of social issue. So we all know that the research reports, and then the next is the social issue. The social issue is one of the what do you call this? Importance in our society, because that a social issue. We all know the latest and the what do you call this? The okay. And a social issue, we all know that the importance and the happiest issue in our society, not only to our society, but entire world. So we need to tackle that, and in that moment, we would like to emphasize the meaning of that society social issue. So a social issue is don't exist without the society. Yeah. So what I'm saying a while ago, that society is one of the main topic or the main course of that social issue. So the society is a cultural. Yeah, cultural. So what if you said the meaning of cultural is is the main issue of the example of the country, which is, for example, the Philippines, the culture. So in that moment, so the culture or the cultural is one of the aim of the one or the example the country, which is the Philippines, the culture. So what is the example of the culture of the Philippines or the Filipinos? So we have the saying po at opo. So in that moment we try to see the social issue if it is some country if we that things or not. So that's the importance of social issue. And then ethical. So ethical is one of the example of social issue. And the moral boundaries. So the moral boundaries, the word moral boundaries. So we need to know our boundaries regarding to doing the social issue. So, and then, so a very social issue research paper should start from explaining the cultural context where it's happened. Yeah, it's correct. So according to the meaning, the very, so every rather, so every social issue research paper should start. So that's correct. If we try to do a social issue research report, we need to know first the culture, the context this has happened, because some of the researcher is she or he need to know that importance of social issues, the cultural and economic tourism. Next is we go to our next example, which is the relevant social issue, which is the coronavirus 2019. So the question is, where did COVID-19 come from? And then, what are the types of coronavirus? Who is the risk for coronavirus? So, we got to the meaning and the importance or the information regarding to the relevant social issue, which is coronavirus 2019. So we all know that, but we need to elaborate or to explain the information regarding to our hottest and relevant social issue. So, COVID-19 first known infection from SARS-CoV-2 were discovered in Wuhan, China. Right. So we all know that. We start with COVID-19 in Wuhan, China. The original source of viral transmission to human remains unclear. So, as of now, as the latest of information regarding to that virus, we have here or we have medicine of that, but we are trying to explore as experiments to the other person so that to stop the viruses not only to our society but also in the entire world. And then, assess whether the virus become a pathogenic before or after the spillover event. Because many of the early infected were workers at the human seafood market. So, in that issue, the DOH tried to clear that information, but for my research, we need to claim that because of many earlier infection were worker of the human seafood market, and then it has been suggested that the virus might have originated from the market. However, Other research indicate the visitors may have introduced the virus to the market, which then facilitated rapid expansion of the infection. So the virus is one of the um, is what you call the infection of that disease like that. And it is a new strain of coronavirus that has not been previously identified in humans. And the novel of coronavirus disease or 19 or COVID-19 and the virus infecting it is referred to as COVID-19 virus. No, that's correct. What I'm saying while ago is the coronavirus is what you call COVID-19. And then, however, evidence that suggests that two groups of people are at the higher risk of getting severe COVID-19 and disease. There are older people, that is people over 60 years old, and those with underlying medical conditions such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiration disease, and cancer. So, the person who can infect of that COVID-19 of the virus, first is we have a 60 years old, and then those people underlying medical conditions, right? Such as cardiovascular, diabetes, chronic respiration disease, and cancer. So that's my topic or the information regarding to coronavirus 2019. So we are done to our session. To moving on, go to our activity. So individual task, create your own research reports regarding to relevant social issues, especially issue about the education. So video presentation. I give you only 5 minutes, and you prepared at. So it's that clear, class? Okay. Timer start now. Hannah?
Who did you know?
Time's up. Start for our presentation or video presentation. First, let's start to Leomer. So the video presentation of Leomer is all about early childhood education learning through play. So, very good. Everything is clear. Next, we have our next is our Remedia Reinforced Enrichment. The activity called CARS Reports. I give a topic of relevance issue that I group and present in front of the class. Is that clear, class? Okay. For group 1, compose a research report on a relevant social issue. For group 2 and group 3 about the COVID-19. So I give you 10 to 20 minutes to prepare reports, time to create in 5 minutes. Timer start now. So time's up. Group 1 reporter. He report or she or report the composed research reports on relevant social issue. Very good, group 1. And the next one, the group 2 is COVID-19, and the last one is the group 3. It's about COVID-19 reports. Great job and congratulations. Next is fixing skills. What you're going to have to give the title or relevant social issue that's going to show in the picture. Is that clear? Okay. So let's start. First is the first image is the next is Okay, the last one. So, the first picture I give is Masingatang Festival, and the next is the LGBTQ pride flag, and last is the Donald Trump. So is that our lesson for today? So I give you an assignment. Your assignment is all about okay. For your assignment, cite the relevant social issue and write to your study notebook. So once again, your assignment is cite the relevant social issue and write to your study notebook. So okay. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, teacher. Goodbye, classmates, and see you again. And goodbye, class. See you tomorrow. Thank you.